Hi, it's a beautiful day, the day before Memorial Day today. So I haven't done a video on my loan payoff progress, but I thought maybe it's time for that. So here we go. It's got windy suddenly. Notice of a rate adjustment from Home Street Bank. So anyway, yeah, the interest rate went down like a teeny tiny amount, maybe like an eighth of a percentage point. So, anyway, here's the cool thing. Right now, I owe $19,903.77 on my apartment building, and the new mortgage payment is $247.22. I mean, this is basically half the water bill now, so that's freaking awesome. And also, the loan now is within what I call capture range. Because if you remember, I think it was last year, I put $20,000 into Robinhood just to get 4% interest, to have the flexibility to have that money if I needed it for something else. But it was earmarked to pay off the last $20,000 on this loan. So I guess effectively it's kind of paid off, but I'm not gonna take the money out of there now. Also, I took $5,000 of that 20,000 and bought some Jeppy stock, which is getting like 11% dividend yield. So I'm just gonna leave it in there for now. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I think two more payments to go. I'm gonna pay one. I'm gonna put a $10,000 payment on Friday, and then at the end of June, I'll pay another $10,000, and then I guess I'll let the bank tell me what I owe, or they may even owe me money because there's a tax impound escrow account that's got money in it. So I don't know exactly what happens when you actually pay off a loan to a bank, without the property being transferred to another loan or to another owner. So yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, this bank is a piece of work. I mean, yeah, there's a part of me that feels like, since it's a variable rate loan, the length of the term never changes from its original. And there's a part of me that says maybe I should just pay this loan down to $100 and then just ride it out for the rest of the term, which maybe like a $10 a month mortgage payment or something. But I'm not going to do that. But yeah, what's annoying with this bank? I'm sure they probably got some provision that won't let you do that. But the one thing that I find annoying is that this bank always requests documentation from me, like they want operating statements and tax returns and proof of insurance. And I send this stuff to them, and then I get a second notice for these requests, even though I've sent it to them. So I send it again to them. Then I get a third notice, and of course now they're threatening to foreclose on me. And so then I called the bank up. I said, I've sent you this stuff twice, and they said, oh yeah, we got it. And then they said, well, why are you sending me all these notices? And they don't seem to be able to answer me. So, but again, this bank's in the shitters because they're losing money left and right. They apparently got rid of like almost I think it's $1 billion in commercial loans. They sold them to Bank of America for like 92% of face value. So it seems like Bank of America probably got a pretty good deal on this, but they didn't sell my loan. So I guess I'm one of the few people that's reliably paying my loan off with more to spare. But yeah, I'll tell you, this has been one hell of a grind. I mean, basically, I've been kind of cash flow neutral, maybe slightly negative, because I've been writing these $10,000 checks out, but I've been able to sustain it. So that's cool. I won't take the 20,000 back out of Robinhood. I'm just going to leave it in there, and it just, yeah, just pretty much. Hopefully 2 more months. July 4th will be my Independence Day. So I remember I was in the parking lot of Ralph's, like 2 decades ago, thinking that some guy said that on July 4th, and some guy said that my Independence Day was when I threw out the diaper genie. Which is kind of similar to us too, because that's when my daughter got toilet trained. So that was my first Independence Day, is when we threw out the diaper genie, and so now my second Independence Day will be getting this frickin' loan paid off. So, okay, but more letters coming my way. Hold on a minute here. Yeah, it happened at work. We got our DOGE letter. This windy out here. This one here. Anyway, let me read this to you. This is. Of course they got all this flowery language about how awesome we are, but here's where we get to the meat and bones. We recognize that a full return to in-person work is a significant change for many. Therefore, we are allowing longer than our telework policy mandates for people to fully return on site. General telework employees will have until Monday, August 25th to fully return to their assigned work location. And remote telework employees, both in and outside of California, will have until Monday, October 27th. Note that for those who can, we encourage returning fully on-site work sooner than the required dates, although rare exceptions are possible. See below, employees who do not return to the required date will be considered to have resigned. Yeah. So apparently, I've been told that there are 1,000 employees that are working fully telework, or fully telework. In other words, all 5 days a week, out of an employment of 5,000 people, and apparently 500 of those are what they consider to be living outside of the commute radius, which is 50 miles. I think that's what they've defined. Of course, a lot of these people actually live outside the state too. So, yeah, I think this is just one of these, just like what the federal government did. I think this is just one of these backdoor ways to try to get more people laid off, in my opinion. But here's the kicker. This letter, which comes from, well, Lori Leshin is the lab director, but she's resigning at the end of this month. The new guy taking over is Dave Gallagher. Neither of them signed the letter, even though they are the senders of the letter. I mean, I think, wow, how cowardly can you be? So anyway, yeah, I could think to myself, I'm transitioning into my own plan B. I mean, I'm going to comply with this. It's no issue to me. I was only working from home 1 day a week anyway. So, and I live 3 miles from work. So yeah, sure, I'll be there full time. Well, full time for me right now is 4 days a week, but I'm taking a vacation day, so I'm still getting full time pay. But yeah, I consider myself part of what I call the FURL movement, which is financial independence, retire late. I'm 68, so yeah, once this apartment building is paid off, that income and then the Social Security, I could live on those two income sources alone. So I feel like I'm pretty much at financial independence. I plan to delay Social Security, taking it until 70, because it's like an $800 a month increase for me to do so, versus say taking it right now, and I want that, and I have enough cash savings right now to be able to when the apartment building's paid off, which effectively it is at this point. I have enough cash savings to just live off the apartment building income and off my savings for, I think, at least 3 years. So I guess there's no reason why I should need to pull money out of anything in my retirement savings or have to take Social Security early. So that's my plan. And beautiful day today. I'm shirtless. Had a good workout down at Bellevue today. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps me with my low self-esteem, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about things right now, even despite getting doged at work. So until next time, bye-bye.